All right, we have 2020 Prizm Hobby Football 4-box break. The one on pots at 38. CW has the Niners, Jerry has the Bears, Jeremy has the Bengals, Travis has the Bills, Zach has the Broncos, Christian has the Browns, Jacob has the Buccaneers, Mackenzie has the Cardinals, Jonathan has the Chargers, Jimmy has the Chiefs, Jesse has the Colts, Zach has the Cowboys, Lee has the Dolphins, Mark has the Eagles, DeVuge has the Falcons, Travis has the football team, Zach has the Giants, Alan has the Jaguars, Craig has the Jets, Christopher has the Lions, Russ has the Packers, Zach has the Panthers and Patriots, Jimmy has the Raiders, Alan has the Rams, David has the Ravens, Zach has the Saints, Jimmy has the Seahawks and Steelers, Bill has the Texans, Jimmy has the Titans, and David has the Vikings. Word. Let's go. My last 4 boxes out of the case. CeeDee Lamb, what's the Cowboys, and Zach. No, you didn't miss Prizm basketball. This is Prizm football. Wow, we don't have any more available for that price, Chris. But you didn't miss Prizm basketball. We're on Prizm. We're on 4-box 2020 Prizm. Unless you mean the break. If you mean the break post, then yeah. But if you mean the actual break, then no. Oh, I got you. I thought you meant. Yeah, no, we don't. Unfortunately, don't have any more available at that price. Anthony Gordon, McKinney. Nice. Tom Brady. 74 out of 125. Let's go to the Buccaneers and Jacob. There you go, Jacob. Boom. Joe Burrow base going to the Bengals and Jeremy. We got Fletcher Cox going to the Eagles and Mark. And 109 out of 149, Josh Uche going to the Patriots and Zach. Or Grant Delpit Blue Wave. Yeah, I know, I'm getting it posted tomorrow. It's 16 out of 199. Grant Delpit going to the Browns and Christian. I was told by them not to post it until Prizm filled. So, it wasn't my doing. We have a Grant Delpit auto going to the Browns and Christian. I barely spend any time on Madden. The only time I spend on Madden is like from like 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. Cameron Akers going to the Rams and Allen. Oh, shut up. You try playing on that franchise mode where the fumble sliders are all the way up. No shot. It don't matter because that was just payback for when I beat him 70 to 15 or 73 to 15. Now we're even. We got 211 out of 249. Justin Tucker. Let's go on Travis. Let's go to the Ravens and David. Y'all act like I don't have a big win over him. Nice, we have a Jerry Jeudy auto going to the Broncos and Zach. Yeah, I mean, I got killed last night, but it's because in the PS4 Madden, it's not like in PS5, but the PS4 Madden in franchise mode, the fumbles are off the charts. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, literally any time you perform a hit stick, you fumble the ball. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And that and coach, like, boosts his receivers so that they're, like, unstoppable. Brennan can vouch for that. We got 81 out of 99. Preston Smith going to the Packers and Russ. Dude, like, all of his receivers have an X factor for no reason. Lester, don't you have a losing record, bro? Patrick Peterson going to the Cardinals and McKenzie. And we have 16 out of 149. Darius Leonard going to the Colts and Jesse. Not yet, Jerry. Not yet. Bro, you lose to the computer, though. That's the difference. Like, I lost a coach. You lost to the computer. We got Chase Young emerging, going to the football team. And Travis. And we have 13 out of 175. Andre Johnson going to the Texans and Bill. We have Tyler Boyd, 61 out of 99, going to the Bengals and Jeremy. Jonathan Taylor, going to the Colts and Jesse. Yeah, look at that. Lester being mad silent right now. Keenan Allen, 57 out of 249, going to the Chargers, and Jonathan. We got James White, silver, going to the Patriots, and Zach. 23 out of 99, Jared Cook going to the Saints, and Zach. We have 134 to 149. Albert Aquapunum going to the Broncos and Zach. Points. Word. Points will be randomized to all hitless teams. 900 points. Williams, we have Joe Mixon, 171 and a 175, going to the Bengals, and Jeremy. Jonathan Taylor going to the Colts and Jesse. Patty Mahomes going to the Chiefs and Jimmy. Tom Brady going to the Buccaneers and Jacob. Nice, this dude just had 2 touchdowns. KJ Hamler going to the Broncos and Zach. G. Raul. Silver. Jerry Jeudy emerging going to the Broncos and Zach. $12 out of $199. Caleb Milage going to the Dolphins and Lee. Yeah, Jordan Love going to the Packers and Russ. Justin Simmons going to the Broncos and Zach. $46 out of $249. Marvin Jones going to the Lions and Christopher. Clyde Edwards-Helaire emerging going to the Chiefs and Jimmy. And we have 58 out of 125, Cortland Sutton going to the Broncos and Zach. We have 17 out of 149, Adam Thielen going to the Vikings and David. We have 161 out of 199, Devin Duvernay going to the Ravens and David. Cam Akers going to the Rams, and Allen. We have a 202 to 249 Leonard Fournette going to the Jaguars, and Allen with the Jags. Antonio Gibson going to the football team, and Travis. We have a 61 out of 75 Anthony McFarland Jr. going to the Steelers, and Jimmy. I know, right, Jonathan? Crazy. It's going to hurt left and right. Out of prison. Left and right. Jettas going to the Vikings, and David. Bro, you think he manages to take Rookie of the Year over Herbert? It's a possibility. Jonathan, you'll be hyped for this next one, dude. How about a Michael Warren? That's the Eagles, and Mark. Herbert. Reporter. Jerry Jeudy going to the Broncos, and Zach. We have 84 to 125 Eric Armstead going to the Niners, NCW. Clyde Edwards-Helaire going to the Chiefs, and Jimmy. Maybe. I think it's kind of hard to give it to him though, because he hasn't played a full season. He's only played he hasn't played a full season. We got 10 out of 25. T. Higgins. Nice. Camel autos going to the Bengals, and Jeremy. There you go, Jeremy. I think Tua's good. I think Tua's the best quarterback out of this draft class. He looked a lot more comfortable in the pocket these past couple of weeks. He looks, it looks like he's getting used to the NFL. I don't know. I think it'd be hard. Like I said, I think he's going to be the best quarterback. I just think it's going to be hard to give it to him because he hasn't played the full season. He missed like 5 games or 6 games. We got Jalen Hurts going to the Eagles, and Mark. I know he missed 4 in the beginning of the season. 4 or 5 actually, and then he missed another game or 2 with that injury, and yeah. I do, however, think that Brian Flores wins Rookie of the Year. Brian Flores is going to win Rookie of the Year. Now, Flores is going to win Coach of the Year. It's going to be between Flores and Rivera. We have 15 out of 149, O.J. Howard and Joe Judge. So going to the Buccaneers and Jacob. And I also think that X is putting up a strong case for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't know if we'll get it, but he's putting up a strong case. We have Jack Doyle going to the Colts and Jesse. And Greg Zerline. 47 out of 199 going to the Cowboys and Zach. We have Cam Akers emergent. Oh, nice one up next. Let's go to the Rams and Allen. Very nice one. Whatever. We got 15 out of 25. How about Jettas? Wish I could get that to focus in. 15 out of 25. Justin Jefferson. Nice hit. Let's go to the Vikings and David. Congrats on that, David. Like it was mad. I think Ben DiNucci is terrible. That's calling for the Cowboys. Other than Kendall Hinton, DiNucci's the worst quarterback I've ever seen play the game. We got 37 out of 149. Fletcher Cox going to the Eagles and Mark. Yeah, that Jettas is huge. That Jettas is huge for sure. Where was the? I mean, unfortunately, there wasn't an auto on it, but it's still a big money card. Would have been a lot more big money. We got the T. Higgins with the auto at 25, and that's what it was. But yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't an auto on that one. Would have been nice if there was though. We got 8 out of 175. Cooper Kupp going to the Rams and Allen. Henry Ruggs going to the Raiders and Jimmy. Nice, Mark. Nice. It was probably supposed to be autoed, but did it really? I guess so. Yeah, that's crazy. Or I'll check it out. Yeah. Habit coat, Thad Moss. Eddie Jackson, 190 out of 199, going to the Bears and Jerry. Hey, yo, Jerry, you got the Bears, bro, and you calling for fire? Sheesh, you making me work extra hard. Nah, there is another auto. What? Wait, yeah, there was two, wasn't there? Am I tripping? I thought there was two. There definitely was two. There was the Michael Warren and the T. Higgins. Right? The T. Higgins and the Michael Warren were both in this box, yeah. Yeah, there was two autos. Nice, we have a Jalen Reagor silver. First one gets going to the Eagles and Mark. Not hurts, but something. There was a Michael Warren auto. We got 160 out of 249. Michael Thomas going to the Saints, and Zach. Alright, last box, let's get it. Let go. Snowed a lot. Yeah, Prizm is brutal this year. Well, that's because it's a lot of money. When things go way above retail, it's not good. It's not good for the, you know, they got all these, you know, a bunch of people, breakers, I mean, just, you know, flippers, stuff like that. I see Lamb running, let's go to the Cowboys. Talking about players, like, and if they do good, then it's going to be good for the hobby. It's not going to be good for the hobby. 112 out of 249, Isaiah Simmons going to the Cardinals, and McKenzie. Look, it's always good to see players do good. You know, it's good to see players. It's exciting to see players like Donovan Mitchell and Jason Tatum and you know, Luka and Zion and Ja. It is. It's exciting. Basketball, especially, is at a place that's never been before because there's so many different superstars playing in the league right now. And it's exciting to watch, but it's not good for the hobby because the prices are just driven up. So now you got guys like Talen Horton-Tucker and, you know, just different other young prospects, I guess you would call it. You know, even this draft class. A lot of people think this draft class is going to be bad. Not for nothing. I mean, I wouldn't wish it on anybody, but if this draft class is bad, it would be good for the hobby because then some prices will return to normal. 92 to 199. When the prices keep going up, that's not good for the hobby because they're not. These boxes aren't supposed to be $1,000 boxes. Let's go to the Panthers and Zach. So when when you hear people say that, you know, oh, if this guy plays good, it'll be good for the hobby. Number one, it won't, because it's only going to drive prices up. I mean, people saw Bul's like workout videos, and his silvers are worth like $200 now because they saw him hitting threes. Let's go on to the Vikings and David. That's not good for the hobby because all that does is drive the price of the boxes up. So normally when you hear people say that, it's because they want to make more money. Whether that be flippers, whether that be other breakers, you know. But I mean, yeah, it's not good for the hobby. 11 out of 75, Fletcher Cox, scope going to the Eagles and Mark. I hope it does. Look, like I said, I would never wish that that players like don't do good or don't pan out. But personally, I really don't see much talent in the 2020 draft. So I don't know. I don't know. I think right now it's a lot. 2019 products a lot of money, Chris, because investors and flippers. But you know, with bad draft classes, because bad draft classes are going to happen eventually in every sport. Look at 2015. At the time, 2015 product was hot. Mariota looked good. Winston looked good. Todd Gurley looked good. Amari Cooper, you know, I mean, Amari Cooper still is good, but he's on a different team now. Melvin Gordon looked good. You know, it looked like a promising class. Now it's the worst class since 2013. Jerry Judy going to the Broncos and Zach. So there are going to be bad draft classes. You can't avoid it. And when you have bad draft classes, see these flippers and stuff, they just got in. I mean, the earliest they got in was like 2017. Because 2016 product, you can still get some 2016 product relatively cheap, which is actually kind of surprising. Laviska Shenault going to the Jaguars and Allen. Because Goff is all right. He goes through these like turnover cycles, but he's all right. And Dak is the best quarterback out of that draft class. You got Derrick Henry, you have Zeke. So, well, I mean, it seems that way, but not really. Really, only Zion and Ja sell. Kobe White went through a phase where he sold. He doesn't. I mean, he sells for an okay amount, but not crazy, not justifiable. If you buy a box of Prizm and hit a Kobe White auto to 50, you're not getting your money back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire going to the Chiefs and Jimmy. So I mean, Tyler Harrow sells too. That's about it. RJ hasn't done anything. We got Le'Veon Bell, 30 out of 149, going to the Jets, and Craig. So yeah, we'll say the earliest that the flippers got in is 2017, and if you look from 2017 product on is all, I mean, it's all ridiculously expensive. Which 2017, that probably realistically, if Mahomes keeps the pace, and he turns out to be like the next Montana, the next Manning, the next Brady, that probably won't come down a whole. It will come down. Probably not a whole lot, but it will come down a little bit. Let's go on to the Eagles and Mark. Oh, you mean talent? I mean, Joshua Kelly and Ricky Silver going to the Chargers and Jonathan. Yeah, I mean, the prices are ridiculous right now. 132 out of 199. The problem is, though, Chris, Sekou silvers have doubled, Bobo silvers have went up, but they're still not justifying the boxes. Bengals, Jeremy with the Bengals, that's the problem. Yeah. I mean, yeah, 2017 product's ridiculous. 2018 product is ridiculous. And 2018 is a good class. But, it will come down eventually. Everything comes down. It's a market. It's a market. That's all I have to say. It's a market. 43 out of 249, Barry Sanders. The stock market doesn't stay at a high all the time. It takes its losses. It takes its gains. It has hills and valleys. Let's go to the Lions and Christopher. So, I'm not saying, I think that we got a vinyl. Let's go. I think that, look, me personally, I don't think that the 2021 football class is going to be very good at all. I think it's going to be very good defensively. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is going to work. He's going to the New York Jets. If he was going to a different team, maybe. I don't think Justin Fields is going to work because he's going to the Jaguars. So, in past years, realistically, look what happened to the Bengals. Not for nothing. The Bengals are a pathetic franchise. They drafted Burrow. Burrow looked amazing. He looked good. And then the Bengals did what the Bengals do best and screwed it up. We got Joe Namath vinyl. That is 2 out of 5. Broadway Joe. The Chargers are a respectable franchise, though. Look at the Chargers. Look at Justin Herbert. Even the Dolphins. The Dolphins weren't great, but they're not a terrible franchise. They made it work with Ryan Tannehill. I don't think Trevor and Fields are going to do good, Chris. I'm telling you. Unless they, pull a Eli. Let's go to the Jets and Craig. I don't think so. I think they have the talent, but I don't think they're going to do good. I think if the Patriots draft a quarterback, I think he'll do good. But I don't see too many bright spots for the 2021 draft class. In all reality, I mean, the 2020 class, even the 2020 class, I mean, yeah, I agree. Let's go to the football team and Travis. Realistically, look, I know we got a lot of hopefuls out there, and I mean, I'm hopeful for him, but we don't know what's going to happen with Burrow. 81 out of 125. I mean, look, Burrow suffered the same, actually worse injury than Carson Wentz. It was AJ Brown. Let's go on to the Titans and Jimmy. It's like an RG3 Carson Wentz type injury. I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, I hope the kid comes back. I hope he's the same, but that's not a guarantee. That's not a guarantee. I mean, he's got sacked all season. All season he got sacked. He was on his back all season. The same thing happened with Wentz in 2017. He was having an MVP year, but he took that hit, tore his ACL. It was on a run play, but he did take a hit towards ACL. 2018, the O-line got weaker, kept getting sacked, and he's just not the same now. I mean, he got benched for a rookie, and that rookie looks good. We got 117 out of 175, Brandon Ayuk going to the Niners and CW. We got Henry Ruggs going to the Raiders and Jimmy. Yeah, for sure. For sure, baseball is. I agree. Well, honestly, I guess some of the baseball prices were driven up, but not like football and basketball. We got Kawan Short going to the Panthers and Zach. And 74 to 199, Lynn Bowden Jr. going to the Raiders and Jimmy. Congrats on that, guys. That was our 4-box 2020 Prizm football break. We have NT NASCAR up next.